Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how you can use your mobile or your cell phone to decrease the amount of helicopter crashes on your PlayStation or Xbox Nitrado private server, because I understand there's plenty of people out there who don't have access to a laptop or PC to do it in the browser. So obviously download the Nitrado app, sign in with all your credentials, and then you want to work on whichever server that you've got and that you want to increase or decrease the helicopter spawns. Crash site, sorry. So then you tap on that one, and here we have the settings. Top left hand corner, you then got the all the different places we can go to. We want to go to the file browser. So you see it says DAYZ PS missions. Tap on that. DAYZ offline Enoch. If you're working on a Chernarus server, this is Livonia. It'll say Livonia, obviously. sorry, what am I saying? If it's Livonia, it'll say Enoch. If it's Chernarus, it'll say Chernarus. So you tap on that one. And then we want to go into the DB folder near the top. And then the one you're interested in is the one that's called Events XML. However, before we muck around with it, we're going to back it up. Always back up the file before you do any work. That way, if something goes wrong, you can always roll back to it. So it's a little bit tricky on the phone. You've got to download it, rename it, and then re-upload it. But it's worth doing. So we press and hold on events, and it'll say download. So you download that to your phone. When it's downloaded to your phone, there it is. Tap on it to open up your download manager. Open with files, yes please. There it is. So it's the first one. And what we want to do is we want to tap and hold that one. We want to look at the options, and we want to rename it. We're going to rename it. It's going to stay as events, but we're going to call it events. I can tap in the right place. Come on. Put the date. Events. Backup. The date is 18/02/20. Okay. So now that's renamed, we're going to go back into the Nitrado, and we're going to upload that file back up into this folder. So we hit upload. Events backup. Do you want to upload it? Yes. So then that's uploading from our phone back up into the Nitrado file browser. So there it is. So events backup. It's got a date on, so if we need to roll it back, we can do that if we mess things up. So it's easy to make mistakes when you're editing on a phone. Tap on events. Now, this is a big file. There is an awful lot of data in here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to scroll almost all the way to the bottom. This might take me a while. If you've got the opportunity to do this on a laptop or a PC, please take it, because it's much better. This could take an awful long time. Can we use this thing at the... We can't, can we? No. The file browser in Nitrado isn't the best. Maybe I'll have to have a word with them. See if we can get something a little bit better. Okay, these are the vehicles. So you've got to be careful, because you don't want to edit anything by mistake. No, stop doing that. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop doing that. No, I don't want to do anything. I just want to scroll. Oh, we've got to the bottom. That's why. Brilliant. So let's go back up a little bit. There's the cars. So what you're looking for is heli crash. Oh yeah, I've gone past it. That's why. Christmas tree. Here, it's near here. Static heli crash. Right, we finally found it. See, it says static heli crash. So, event name static heli crash. Now your one will probably say 3, because that's what it normally has on. As you can see here, I have already increased my nominal value to 11. Nominal means how many there should be on your server at any one time. So we've said nominal is 11, so I want 11 helicopter crashes on my server, which is good. The minimum is 0, the maximum is 0. You can leave them as they are. Lifetime is 2,500. The lifetime is how long the helicopter crashes will stay on the map until they respawn in seconds. So it's not that long before they flick off. Now, there's a reason why I've done that for this particular server, because I'm playing around with something else as well. You'll probably want to, I would recommend you change that to a bigger value. I would say probably something like half an hour. So if we have 60 seconds times 60, so that's 3,600. So that's an hour, isn't it? Is it 3,600 minutes? 3,600 divided by 60 seconds is 60 minutes. Yeah, so I would have them for an hour. So I would probably have 3,600. So they stay in the same place for an hour. So people have a chance to find them. Safe radius and distance radius and clean up radius. These are all to do with making sure that the helicopters don't spawn in front of you when you're running around or on top of you. And they don't spawn in if someone's, for example, built something on top of the area where they want to spawn in, which could happen, couldn't it? Or left a car there or something like that. Position is fixed, limit is custom, active is 1. Now, you then have what they call the children. Sorry, active. Active means this is something that's going to happen. If it's 0, it means it won't happen. And then you'll have the children. Now, the children, on your one, you'll probably have 2 children. You'll have the UH-1 wreck and you'll have the MIL wreck. So the UH-1, that is the American helicopter, the Huey, and the MIL one is the Russian one. Now the Huey, the UH-1, that's the one that has the smoke, and the Russian one doesn't. I've chosen to remove the chance of it having. You can only have one of these. It randomly chooses between them. I've chosen to get rid of the Russian one because I kind of wanted the idea of having the smoke there so that people could see these helicopter crashes better to find the goodies on them. So, and once you've done that, and you're happy with your changes, you would hit the save button. I'm not going to bother saving my one because I'm happy with the way it is. And then you want to go to the dashboard and you'll want to stop and restart your server. Okay, so that these changes can start to take effect. Now remember, with all these changes that we do on our Nitrado private servers, sometimes they don't take effect straight away because things have to despawn. And also often you have the problem of things that we can do can make the server unstable and the loot unstable. So if you're ever in a situation where things don't seem not to be working quite right, roll them back and please make small changes. So I've gone from 3 to 11 helicopter crashes. I mean, there's space on churners for about 60 helicopter crashes sites, I think, but don't spawn in 60 helicopter crashes because you're going to put an awful lot of strain on the server with these helicopter crash sites spawning in and out. Small changes are best, because the problem with DayZ is that because it's such a buggy program anyway, or it seems to be, or it puts a lot of stress on on me, puts a lot of stress on me, I tell you, that sometimes things will go wrong and you don't know whether it's you, what you've done, or it's something that DayZ is doing. And so if you make small changes, it's a lot less likely to be a difference that you've made, and it's more likely to be a problem with the game. Whereas if you suddenly add in 100 helicopter crash sites, that's the thing that's probably causing things to despawn and the game not to work properly. So anyway, hopefully that's useful. Hopefully it's good for all you mobile phone users out there. If you've enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Thank you very much, and I will see you again soon.